After the thrill of the forbidden corridor, life at Hogwarts settled back into its usual routine, for the most part. Harry, Ron, and Hermione tried to focus on their classes, but the image of that mysterious chamber and the whispers about the Philosopher's stone lingered in their minds. It was hard to forget what they'd seen. In Potions class, Snape seemed to have a special, icy glare reserved just for Harry. He'd glide past his cauldron and sneer, "You'll find I don't tolerate mistakes, Potter." Honestly, it was infuriating, but it also lit a fire in Harry. He wasn't going to let Snape get to him. He'd prove him wrong. It was in these moments that Harry started to realize something important. Maybe his natural talent, combined with a bit of courage, could actually see him through even the toughest challenges. Meanwhile, rumors about the stone were swirling around the Great Hall like autumn leaves. You'd hear snippets of conversations everywhere. Some students claimed it could make you live forever. Others were convinced it could turn any old piece of metal into solid gold. Ron, leaning over the table, whispered to Harry, "Do you think, Voldemort would come back to get it?" Just hearing the name made Harry's scar tingle faintly. It was a deeply unsettling feeling. "Maybe," he admitted, his voice low. "But Hogwarts is supposed to be the safest place in the world. Surely we'd know if he tried anything." Hermione, ever the voice of reason, frowned. "It's not just about powerful magic or brute strength," she said, looking at them both. "It's about being clever, working together, and having courage. That's what will truly keep it safe." Over the next few weeks, the trio started noticing strange things, little patterns that didn't quite add up. Professors seemed unusually protective of certain rooms, almost jumpy. Filch, the grumpy caretaker, was always lurking near the third-floor corridor, his cat Mrs. Norris at his heels. They even discovered odd magical traps and enchantments popping up in the most unexpected places. Hermione, of course, took out her notebook and started jotting everything down. "We need to figure out who is trying to get the stone and why," she declared. "Knowledge is our best defense." Ron, still looking a bit nervous but undeniably curious, whispered, "We could get into so much trouble, but I think we have to try, don't we?" Harry gave a firm nod. "We've seen what happens when danger comes to Hogwarts," he said. "We can't just stand by and ignore it." In the middle of all this, Quidditch practice was a welcome escape. Harry was becoming a seriously good seeker. He could dodge bludgers and snatch the golden snitch with a skill that left even the older students impressed. But during one intense match, something was wrong. A bludger seemed to have a personal vendetta against him, targeting him relentlessly, no matter where he flew. He quickly realized it had been enchanted to attack him. Heart pounding, he ducked and swerved, flying higher and higher, narrowly avoiding the cursed ball. At the very last second, he spotted the snitch and made a desperate dive, catching it just in time to win the game. Afterward, as the crowd cheered, he and Ron exchanged a worried look. "Someone is trying to harm you, Harry," Ron said, his voice grim. A chill ran down Harry's spine, but it was followed by a hot surge of determination. "Well, I won't let anyone get the stone, or me, without a fight." The trio found themselves drawn back to the forbidden corridor again and again, moving like shadows to avoid Filch and the teachers. Each time they went, they discovered something new. New layers of magical protection, subtle clues they hadn't seen before. There were strange symbols etched into the stone walls, invisible barriers that took clever spells just to detect, and a growing sense that a powerful guardian was protecting something incredibly valuable and dangerous. Hermione finally pieced it together. "The stone isn't just about gold or living forever," she concluded. "Someone powerful wants it for a very specific reason. We need to understand what it can really do." As she spoke, Harry's scar prickled again, a phantom echo of the shadowy figure they had seen all those months ago. He whispered, almost to himself, "I feel like Voldemort is closer than we think." They made a pact. They would continue their secret investigations, somehow juggling classes, Quidditch, and their late-night stealth missions. They were quickly realizing that Hogwarts was teaching them more than just spells from a textbook. They were learning about trust, courage, and teamwork, essential qualities that couldn't be found in any library book. That night, as he lay in his four-poster bed, Harry's mind raced. The stone hidden somewhere within these ancient walls, the shadows that kept appearing, a destiny that he could no longer run from. Hogwarts was more than just a school. It was an arena where courage, friendship, and magic collided, and Harry had a gut feeling that the greatest test of his life was just around the corner. Thanks so much for watching this part of the journey. If you're enjoying the story, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss what happens next. See you in the next video.